So, how's it my fault? How's it my fault, period? It's like, I'm not it's like the bed bugs. I didn't bring them here, they were already here, according to the exterminator that she hired. So, how's that my fault? So, what's wrong trying to exercise my rights as a tenant? So, how's it my fault? So how's it my fault? You're telling me I have no rights whatsoever, a tenant whatsoever? I didn't bring the bed bugs here, and the damages weren't that expensive to repair in the first place. Is it like a little mud or a little plaster, or maybe or rehung a railing? Stuff that I do not know how to do exactly. Who am I supposed to turn? First off, I didn't think about my friend Mike who can do the repairs until later in the first place. So how is it my fault? So how is it my fault? By being a typical tenant that needs things to be done, has requested to make repairs in their apartment. What is wrong with that period? So I'm in the wrong here, making requests for my landlord to make repairs that need to be done, even though I know some of it might not be all her entirely her fault, but they're just non-expensive repairs. I did not do nothing. It's like I do not know how to do any of those repairs myself. I never done any housework like that ever a day in my life, and I didn't know who to freaking turn to ask for the help. So the only other person I have was my landlord. So how is it my fault? Admit to what fault? Because I asked my landlord to make some repairs so I can stay here as much as possible, which it's like the bed bug situation and had nothing to do with it in the first place. So how is it my fault? So you're telling me I should have just kept my mouth shut, complained, and eventually Mr. Section 8 would find out anyways what repairs had to be done, which, guess what? Guess who abated the rent in the first place? Section 8 did. And that was my first time being on Section 8, and I didn't know all the regulations by heart. I didn't sit down and read the freaking entire pamphlet they give you and what regulations or what rules you had to abide by. I also thought maybe it'd be primarily common sense of a lot of those things in that thing. Once you sit down and read that pamphlet, the whole thing, what your rights are and what you're supposed to do. So you're telling me I'm in the wrong here by making requests of repairs from my landlord? How am I in the fucking wrong? So how am I in the fucking wrong for that? They're not very expensive repairs. Wow. Little mud and little drywalling. That they could have done themselves, but which they choose not to. I didn't bust my own door in this frickin' place. The frickin' neighbor downstairs guessed it. So how's it my fucking fault? So you're telling me I'm in the total wrong of everything. I have no rights whatsoever as a tenant. That's what you're telling me. Boy, since you're a landlord yourself, you should know this shit. And if anyone wants to understand what I'm talking about, all you gotta do is look at my previous video about looks like becoming homeless. You can see the comment that Money Mike made. So, you want me to tell a lie to everybody on YouTube that I did all this intentionally and try to exercise my rights as a tenant. So how's it my fault? One day, I hope this comes around and bites their ass in the first place. Because this is fucking bullshit. Oh, I mean, I hope karma really comes back and bites them in the ass. All these other landlords that freaking turned me down for these last 4 places that I went to go try to get. So another, how's it my fault when McKinley makes all these demands from all these freaking landlords, what they have to do and abide by? So how's that my fault? Like if anybody gives a fuck anymore. Apparently they don't. So try to answer that question.
That's all, folks.